Hey YouTube, today's video series will be all about me using a styling product, which I don't normally do. When I BC'd or cut my perm out about 11 months ago now, I had tried the Kinky Curly curling custard and didn't at all like it. And I was just thinking because my hair was way too short, so I haven't really been inspired to use any styling products. Plus I mix my own hair ingredients instead of buying off-the-shelf products. But when I first BC'd, I did buy all this stuff to try on my hair. That's when I was pretty much a novice at this natural hair thing. I bought the Eco Styler styling gel and actually bought 2 of these, and as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it's still full. The other one I have is still full too. The only time I really used it was to slick down my edges, because then I didn't have a lot of hair around my hairline, so I was trying to disguise the baldness with gel, but I quickly grew out of that. But since then I really haven't used this, so today I decided to try my styling products. And I'm going to start with Eco Styler. I have a style in mind, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to do a combination of flat twist and 2-strand twists and let it set and kind of see how it turns out. I don't really like to spend a whole lot of time on my hair, so I need to figure out styles that are just going to be simple for me to do. Just because, again, I'm out of that phase where I'm trying to have a different hairstyle every other day, or every day. So stay tuned. Hopefully this will turn out how I expect it to. Take care. Okay, before I get started with my style, I just wanted to let you know I'm going to co-wash my hair now. I'm going to use a conditioner that I use. It's called Tate's Natural Miracle Conditioner. This is pretty pricey, so I'm not going to recommend it just for that very reason. I know a lot of you all are trying to be more cost efficient, but I find that this works for me, and it lasts a long time too. But I'm going to co-wash with this, and then I'm going to condition with my Kinky Curly, not today, and then I'm also going to moisturize it with my daily spray that I've mentioned in all my other videos, and then my KT conditioner, which I've mentioned as well. I actually need to mix some more. So that's what I'm going to do, and then when I come back I'll just show you my hair after I've gotten out of the shower and co-washed my hair and conditioned it, and then do the video kind of showing how I'm going to apply the Eco Styler styling gel. Okay, so to recap, I have co-washed using the Tate's conditioner that I mentioned earlier. I also used it afterwards. I had started to use the Kinky Curly for my ends more so because I detangled as well, but I used this at my roots. It's just really easy to apply this because of the little pump, so I can put it directly at the root of my hair. So I've used my Tate's conditioner. I did use a little bit of the Kinky Curly, not today, and then I let that air dry, I think for about 30 minutes. I went and watched TV, so I don't know how long it was. I forgot to time it. But then I just a few minutes ago sprayed my hair with my daily spray, and also used my KT conditioner as well. And then I sealed it all in with some shea butter. So that's what you see now. It's absorbed all the moisture, the water, not all of it, but it's still a little damp right now. Once I put in the shea butter, it just really, I won't say it soaks it all in, but now it's just a little damp for the most part. So now I'm about to start applying the Eco Styler gel. Again, I do have a style in mind. I'm going to flat twist the sides here, and then the top, and the rest I'm going to do thicker 2-strand twist. And my goal is I want, when I undo it or untwist them, I want the curl pattern to stay for at least a couple of days, because usually when I do the 2 strands and untwist them, it usually it only looks decent for a day. I mean, usually I'll try to stretch it out, but I want a longer hold. So if I can get longer than 2 days, that'll be great. So I think I want this wider versus how I have it right now. But we'll see. I'll just start my flat twisting. And I'm going to go up this time. Vertical versus horizontal. And this is my most difficult side to do, so I like to start on this side to get it over with. So I'm just going to get this hair out of the way. Get this hair out of the way. A piece of hair on my lip. Okay. And start. Oh, I'm almost forgetting about my gel because I usually don't use the gel at this point. So I'm just going to try, I don't know if you can see that, about that much. And again, my hair is just a little damp. It's more dry than wet right at this point. But per the instructions, you can apply it to dry or wet hair. That's probably a little bit too much. But we'll see. Forgot how to go upwards. A little harder to grab when it's gelled. But I hope it stays put. Like I said, this is my difficult side to do. Or it's more challenging for me to do this side. I don't know if you can see how I'm doing this. Just trying to grab hair as I go up. And trying to hold it pretty tightly. Hopefully I won't have a lot of residue because I think I put too much gel on it. And I don't think I like that. Nope. Do over. I don't like that. I'm going to wet it a little bit because it feels weird. Alright. So far, I am not loving the way this feels, so this would explain why I don't use product. Let me try a different way. Up. So guess what? I don't like the up, so I'm going back to my old standby. And do them horizontally. This doesn't look right. So, take two. Just going to finger part it. I'm going to wet it. This is my daily spray. See if that makes a difference. And I'm going to use this much and just put it on this entire section. So I think I used too much when I did that one little part. And then I try to finger coil the ends to try to help to prevent it from tangling on the ends. So there's one. Actually, I need to get this hair out of the way. Two. And I love scrunchies too. Even though you shouldn't use cotton, but they're just convenient. And as I'm twisting, I'm just smoothing out my coils so it doesn't bunch up. And then that will help with less frizz too. Two. So I did my parts pretty big this time, so I should get 4 flat twists out of this. Usually I do them smaller, but the look I'm trying to achieve once I do the flat twist out, I want the curl pattern to be a little thicker. That makes sense. Or should I say, it'll make my curl, my hair strand pattern thicker versus thinner. And you'll notice once I start doing the other side, my technique is going to be completely different for some reason I cannot flat twist this side the same way that I do my left side. So that the white stuff you see is a combination of the conditioner and the moisturizers that I put in my hair on top of that gel. So that's what you see. Hopefully once it dries, hopefully my hair will absorb it versus not. So hopefully you can see this. This is how it looks so far. And I originally had planned to do them up, so which would have meant that these would have flushed with the 2 strands that I'm going to do on top, but now they're going to flush with the ones that I'm going to do in the back of my hair. See, completely different technique. And I so wish I could do the other side this way. One gets the flat twist tighter, and then 2, I'm able to separate the hair as I'm grabbing it, because that's really important once you untwist it, because it'll come apart in strands in thicker, or versus you having to take them all apart. I know that's hard to explain, but kind of got to do it to know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera off for now so I don't run down the battery, but I'll come back once I finish the flat twist part.